Even the sand on the beach over here was brought in 1 or 2 loads per day as the years went by. They used this with high pressured water to cut or polish their marble. When they're finished with the sand, they simply took it in behind the factory and dumped it right at the water's edge. And that eventually created this long sandbar. As we come across the lake right now, you can see the... Looks like they're just ready to release some boats into the top of that one. Once they're released, then they'll be ready to close the gate and bring that chamber back down and pick us up. We're going to get a view of it going up and down before we actually get into the chamber. This lock operates like a giant teeter-totter, 2 chambers side by side resting on large black cylinders. One chamber right now is high in the air on your left-hand side. The black cylinder under that chamber goes down into a press well nearly 80 feet into the bedrock. The second chamber over on the right is already down in the lower position. And 127 feet directly below the Canadian flag, way down under the cement column in the center, is a large which is operated with the lockmaster way up in the tower. Now, to give you an idea how this is going to operate, in a few moments, once they've released that boat out of the top chamber, then they'll be ready to close the gate. That chamber will start to come down as he opens up the crossover valve located way down below the cement tower in the center. As that chamber comes down, the one over on your right will start to go up. The circular roof building over here on your left-hand side is the Lift Lock Visitor Center. They've got quite a few tools, pictures, and some of the equipment used years ago when they built the waterway through here. They are leaving it closed this year, I understand, so you can't get in there. It has a very good presentation when they do open it up again. And this vessel just ahead of us on the right-hand side, this is Parks Canada work barge. They have a small crane on the front of it. All of the red and green markers that you see on the waterway, oftentimes in the winter, the ice will grab onto them and move them downstream across the lake. And it fouls up navigation. So they get early in the season with this barge, and pick them up. Cement pad, we're going to move the cement pad back into position and set the mark.